Most maps of Iraq suggest a landscape defined by arid plains and recent conflict, but in the far north, the terrain shifts into a lush, primeval heartland where civilization took some of its earliest, most ambitious steps. This is Dahuk, a region in Iraqi Kurdistan. It is a territory of jagged peaks and high passes that functioned for centuries as a natural mountain fortress. Hidden within these mountains is a 2,700-year-old discovery, a site where evidence of high-precision engineering exists directly alongside a sanctuary for elemental worship. We are focusing on two specific structures: the massive stone reliefs of the Faida Canal and the subterranean altar of the Charstein Fire Temple. In Dahuk, the same civilization that calculated bedrock hydraulics also retreated into dark caves to honor the sacred elements. Seeing these two sites in a single mountain pass provides a rare look at how the Assyrian Empire balanced its scientific mastery with its spiritual devotion. In a recent breakthrough, a joint team of Italian and Kurdish archaeologists unearthed the Faida Canal, a massive project dating back to the 8th century BC. This map shows the 10-kilometer trench, a waterway cut entirely through solid bedrock. To move water from the mountains to the capital of Nineveh, the builders had to maintain a precise gradient over miles of uneven terrain without modern machinery. This project was directed by powerful Assyrian kings, including Sargon II and his successor, Sennacherib. Historical records depict Sennacherib as a ruler who treated the landscape of his empire as a canvas for his engineering ambitions, overseeing the construction of vast irrigation networks. Carved directly into the vertical walls of the water channel, archaeologists found 13 massive stone relief panels, each standing 5 meters tall. These panels show the king paying homage to 7 major deities of the Assyrian state, including the supreme god Ashur, the sun god Shamash, and the moon god Sin. The gods in these carvings are depicted riding atop horned lions and scaled dragons, creatures that guarded the boundaries of the divine world. The Faida Canal served a dual purpose. It was a functional utility for water management and a 10-kilometer stone billboard designed to project the king's dominance over both the physical world and the mythical beasts of the underworld. Leaving the open-air canals, the landscape offers a different kind of sanctuary. Deep within the cliffs is the entrance to Charstein Cave. Ancient builders hand-carved the interior of this space to serve as a Zoroastrian fire temple. The layout is deliberately structured, with 4 distinct pillars dividing the cavern into a ritual space. This temple was dedicated to Anahita, the goddess of water, yet the primary ritual centered on a sacred fire kept burning within the mountain. The theology practiced here required a strict balance between 4 sacred elements: fire, water, earth, and air. Within the subterranean darkness, the flame served as a medium to reach the divine realm, a point of contact between the physical world and the spiritual. Charstein Cave reveals a psychological layer of this civilization that the canals do not. While the empire conquered the earth with engineering, they simultaneously looked to these dark spaces to offer their devotion to the elements they could not control. The rock carvings of the canal and the dark altars of Charstein represent 2 sides of a single worldview. This was a society that applied rigorous logic to the bedrock while reserving an intense, mystical submission for the sacred flames. Often we view ancient states as simple timelines of military conquest and city building. Dahuk suggests a more complex reality. The Assyrians achieved their long-term stability by operating at the intersection of technical skill and elemental faith. The artifacts of Dahuk stand as a record of this balance. They suggest that the works of antiquity were most enduring when advanced engineering operated in alignment with a deep reverence for the natural world.